So my name is Tiffany. I'm the workforce supervisor for OhioMeansJobs for Defiance and Counties. I've been in this role under OhioMeansJobs, under Job and Family Services for 3 years. Before that, I worked in a different unit, but I've been with the agency total for 17. And I have the luxury of being in both Defiance and Paulding counties, leading a team that's really great. They make my job very easy, and I am very grateful for them, for their flexibility and their dedication that they have for our programs and what we do, and also the people that I get to meet. Some of the people that go through our programs, our workforce pathways, it's great to see them start at a point and end at another, and then be totally different at the end. Those are probably the best give backs to me in this role. It's just great seeing people and meeting people and seeing them come from one spot and advancing to another. Not only does that help our program, but it also helps the community as a whole, which is great. So those things are really great, and I enjoy all of those things. I think that we have a lot of misconceptions. I think that people combine us with unemployment, and we're two separate people under the same umbrella under Job and Family Services. So I think that's a big barrier misconception for us and our team. But I would say that our programs, we're bigger than just our resource room and the basic OhioMeansJobs functions that we do, as far as helping our customers with job searching, helping them with resumes, helping them on our computers using OhioMeansJobs. We're bigger than that. We have programs that we offer for our youth and our adults, and we help them advance from one place to the next. In our adult program, we help them upskill themselves so they can be more marketable to employers, or if they want to choose a new career path, we're able to help them offset some of that cost that may be a barrier to them advancing into that career path, because that's a big burden for most people. And we are able to offer them not only in a financial way, but also for them to expand what they want to do for their dream and their dream job. Under our youth program, we have similar things, but we are able to help those youth who may not know what they want to do when they graduate from high school. We can put them in some work experiences to give them some examples of what it would be like in a day-to-day situation under that industry. We're able to help them focus on a career path, whether that be to enter into education after they graduate, or enlist in the military if that's their career path, or to enter into employment. Each career path is individualized for each adult or a youth, and they drive that path. And that's really important, because we can lead them, but we can't make them do the things that they are set to do. We help them along the way. So if there's barriers or things that come up, we kind of help them navigate some of those things and those challenges to make that goal easier to obtain. And then obviously we're not unemployment, so that's a misconception, but we are able to have customers who need to use our facilities for unemployment. We're able to help them use our resource room for our computers, our faxes, our phones. So if they don't have those resources to use those things in their comfort of their home, or wherever they may be, they're able to come to our office to use our facilities for that. Our most underutilized programs, I would say, are our employer services. We offer many different avenues for many different employers that are unique to them. We offer to offset their training costs for our incumbent worker trainings. That offsets their cost of 50% of that trainee's reimbursement. We also have individual training accounts, so that's allowing that individual who, say for instance, wants to do their CDL, we're able to cover that cost if they are eligible for our program. We also have on-the-job training, so we're able to pay up to 50% of that trainee's hourly wage for that employer to train them while they're still on the job. So that gives them during that probation period. So that probation period can be a 30-day, a 90-day, or 180-day, whatever the employer sets as their probation period. We're able to help offset some of those initial costs that can be very burdensome for a company, especially in this climate of where we're in and still trying to come out of the COVID pandemic and those things that have caused some barriers for a lot of individuals and a lot of companies. So we're able to provide some of that financial assistance for those individuals and the companies as well. So our business services, I'd say, is probably the most underutilized asset that we have under OhioMeansJobs. We're always building and trying to be creative to offer short-term credentials and certificates for our adults and our youth. So right now we're looking to launch, we are in the process of launching an STNA certification, so that would be free of cost for those individuals who are either eligible for our program or eligible for a grant under Northwest State. We also are looking to create, actually in the groundwork of that, boots to the ground. My career coach, youth career coach Adriana, has been very diligent and a great asset for Defiance High School. So we have a cohort that's running right now for our high school individuals, and we do the same thing in both counties. So what happens in Defiance happens in Paulding, and Paulding and Defiance, and vice versa, because I want to have a cohesion between both of our programs, so there's no confusion for our customers as to what's offered and what they're able to participate in. So I would say our workforce pathways, we're always looking to vet the community of what the need is. We have construction, we have automotive, and we have welding. Those have been the biggest pushes from our community and from businesses that they want to see. So we've built curriculum around that to give them some short-term training, to give them skills so they can upskill themselves so they can be more marketable in that industry. But I would say my focus is our business services, because it's probably the biggest underutilized resource that we have, and I think it's more of an education piece and a continued education, because there's a lot of information that's offered, but it doesn't really matter until it hits that employer and like, well, I thought I heard about that somewhere, but I don't really remember where it was. So I think just the continued education and just keeping the word out makes it better and keeps us in the forefront of, if they have a barrier that they need and we're able to navigate that. So, and OhioMeansJobs is great.